Yo, mi gente, your boys coming through once again. And on today's video, I want to share with you a story of Jalisco, right? That he put out there. He put a video out there sharing this story. And I remember his story, right? So I'm gonna give you my version from my point of view. And actually give shout outs to Jalisco for actually opening it up and telling this story, right? As a matter of fact, if you don't know Jalisco, he just opened a YouTube channel. It's called Jalisco Said It. If you want to show support, just type Jalisco Said It. It's going to take you to his channel. If you can't find it, I'm going to put the link of his channel on the description of this video, right? So you can go over there and show some love, right? This story, and when he told the story, I couldn't believe it, right? He opened up and actually said something that was very close to him. You know, you have to appreciate that when it's a story like that, and it's a true story, right? That man, it can change your life just like that. And that's the reason I'm telling you this story, because things can happen from one day to another, and things that are going to be changing your life for the most part, you know. We always hear stories about people becoming alive, but we have never put ourselves on those situations, right? To be like, damn, I'm not gonna have that family member with me no more, right? Because of what? Because somebody decided to unalive them. And it's something to think about, right? So before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit the like, a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button, por favor. It does not take nothing from you, and at the end of the day, you're just helping the channel, which I do highly appreciate it. So the thing about this story, man, is that man, it's a deep story, crazy story, in where he lost his parents, his dad. It was his dad. Jalisco's been, he did 12 years in prison. I think he got out in 2017. He been in and out of juvenile hall, county. He went to the feds, and now he's doing his life right here in Mexico, right? I know him from different prisons and stuff like that. We were cellies, and I told him, hey man, just open a YouTube channel. Extra money on YouTube is not gonna hurt you. You know, it's an extra hustle, and it does mean a lot right here in Mexico, right? When you get that extra money, you know, because it's dollars and it goes far, if you know what I mean. So when he told the story, I was kind of surprised. I was like, damn, he opened up about that stuff. So you have to give nothing but credit to this individual, because it's a story about how he lost his dad and how basically this took place on Christmas Eve. For those who don't know, man, Christmas Eve is very big, man. That thing is, in Mexico, it's about family, about being together. You have all the tios, the tias, the sobrinos, the primos, everybody in one spot, which usually is going to be the house of the abuelita. Enjoying that one day, Christmas Eve. They're cooking pozole, they having tamales, they probably have menudo for the following day. And I remember those days, man, when I was growing up, how the family used to get together and enjoy this day 100%. You'll see all the toys under the arbolito and stuff like that. And this is a day to enjoy with the family. But on this occasion, it was going to be a day that it was going to break a family apart. And all for what? Because of a selfish way, man. Because somebody was sick in the mind and did not appreciate those who loved him. So Jalisco dad married this one woman who had a kid. This kid had big issues with addiction. He was going in and out of prison for whatever reason. He has put hands on his mom, but still the mom wouldn't give up on him. Would show him some support, some love, or visit him in prison, take him food. I don't know if he was able to have money. If he was, most likely she'll give him money and stuff like that. And she loved her son. You know what I mean? No matter the defects of this individual, she still loved the son, right? Well, apparently this guy was like on a low-level custody in prison right here in Mexico. And I guess they have some kind of program in where you can go and spend Christmas Eve with your family. So the mom went over there, signed off on him to return him or whatever day, the following day in 2 days, I don't know what it is. But she went over there and signed the papers, right? The son went to her house, and everybody, I mean, was happy. It was they were gonna celebrate that actually their family was together. And the thing about this is that this individual already had those intentions. I told Jalisco, man, I think this individual already knew what he was gonna do. Why? Because he had a weapon with him. You know, this was no thing that just happened just because, right? It's not like, okay, we're gonna get into an argument and boom, I'm gonna pull out a gun. Nah, this guy had planned this, man. He knew what he was gonna do, and he was gonna take advantage advantage of this day to do his doing, right. So he got in an argument with the mom, with his mom, ended up shooting the mom on the back, right, unaliving her on the spot. Then eventually Jalisco's dad was taking a shower, right, getting ready for this so-called reunion, family reunion, and we're supposed to be about family, right? But this individual went over there and shot him to the point of basically unaliving him. Just like that, he finished a family, and all for what? I don't know. This guy didn't take advantage of the opportunity that was given to him. You know, imagine as an inmate, how many times we wish we had this opportunity of actually going home just for one day to enjoy, that company of our families, the food. Like, man, that's a wonderful program, right? But individuals like this, they always come into the picture and mess it up for everybody else, right? Again, I strongly believe that this guy had all of this stuff planned, right, to do this. And thankfully, I don't think Jalisco brothers or baby brother was there, because uh, nothing happened to him, right? Eventually, this guy was sent back to prison. Most likely, he's gonna do life. And when this happened, I remember I was talking to Jalisco that one day, right? Not when it happened, but I was talking to him that one day, and we were making plans like, hey man, we're gonna drink on New Year's Eve. I don't know if it happened on 2024 New Year's Eve or 2023. One of those years, man. I actually don't know for sure. I think he says it on his channel, on his video, but it had to happen on one of those two occasions. And usually, when it comes to New Year's, we'll drink, right? So on this occasion, I remember we bought him a 24 pack. We sent him a 24 pack. Like, toma way, just drink it. We're gonna once I'm done finish working, we're gonna just kick it, bump some music, and just drink and just enjoy the time, right? Just keep the homie company and stuff like that. Then once we were done, he does his thing. I stay with the family and stuff like that. And it was just a moment to, to enjoy. You know, usually one thing about Jalisco is that he's always happy. He was always grateful and stuff like that. And I do want to show him support, right? I do want to show him support. So that's why I hit him up, and I was like, hey man, let's do this. Like, don't even trip. We got you, right? And on this occasion, when we were talking, I remember we hang up. That was the plan. Hey, we're gonna buy you beer. Don't even trip. We got you. Eventually, he received a phone call of his cousin. Well, I think when I was with him on the phone, he received a phone call of his cousin, something like that, right? So at the end, I was like, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. So next day, I hit him up, and then he tells me the news. Hey, this guy unalived my dad, man. I don't know how to take it. I was like, damn, for reals? And I was messed up, right? Because, I mean, things like this is like, how do you react? I know he feels messed up. That's his dad, no matter what. And for it to happen on Christmas Eve is even more like, damn, for reals, on Christmas Eve, it's supposed to be about family. And this guy just came out of prison and destroyed a family like that. And, I mean, he didn't seem like he was bothered, but he was bothered, you know. And I remember him like, man, it sucks. I didn't know what to say, right? I didn't know what to say. And it was something that he had to deal, however he was going to do it, right? I still remember that we got him a 24 pack, and we were gonna drink on New Year's, and something happened in where he just opened the beers, and he decided to just drink the 24 pack to the neck, right? just because he was going through a lot of stuff. And I guess that's the way that he felt like he was gonna be able to take whatever feelings he had inside out, you know. And you know what, I was like, don't even trip on me, it is what it is. uh I think you needed that 24 pack more than anybody else, especially when something like that happens, right? And when I heard the story that he shared with you guys, man, I was like, damn, that's what's up, man. Props to Jalisco for actually doing that and sharing something so personal, right? And it shows that basically just a simple day, man, can change our whole lives, you know. Also, the fact that this individual uh, didn't appreciate life, did not appreciate his family, what the mom used to do to go visit him, and actually do this to her. I mean, that's just something unthinkable, and that he has to live with I mean, for the rest of his life for. I mean, he's gonna remember that moment every day, man, until the day that he's no longer breathing. And it was something that I wanted to share, I want to put out there, and hopefully you like this story, man. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Muchas gracias, saludos, and enjoy your family, man. Enjoy your family. Don't wait for those special moments to actually tell them how much you love them, because you never know what's gonna happen the following day. So with this being said, ahora sí, we're out to next video. Gracias.